I'll give you guys some more. Hold on.
Look at him.
Good boy. Of all the cats in the world, you got the best cheek meat. He's got the good cheek meat right there. Always purring so loud. All right, buddy. Face pets. Face pets. Oh, yeah.
There, do it.
All right, everyone. Welcome back to an epic episode of Egyptian Trash Cats. It's really good to be back. We're finally home in Egypt. And today we are going to do a massive reunion tour so that you can see all of your favorite trash cats. And then we're gonna walk around the neighborhood and attempt to feed as many random street cats as possible while we're running our errands today. My name is Jeffrey Drum. Behind the camera, my beautiful wife, Alexa from Archeo Alchemy. Today we're both rocking the new
Woo.
Egyptian Trash Cats merch featuring my main man, Big Bert, who you will see in a little bit. And of course, yours truly. Link in the video description below if you want to help support the channel.
They're really cool.
They're really cool. So our first stop today is to try and find Opie. And only the OGs of the Egyptian Trash Cat channel will remember Opie. And I'm gonna see if I can call him over here. This isn't our usual place. So let me see if I can call him and hopefully he comes. Otherwise this will be an anticlimactic intro.
Opie moved.
He moved. He grew up and he left the nest. And let me sing you the song of my people to see if I can summon the great and powerful Opie. Opie! Opie! Opie!
Maybe he's having a cat nap.
Opie!
Oh, here they come.
Opie!
So Opie's a rich boy now. He lives in the
He
villa.
lives in a villa, a little castle. Opie! 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 So on a positive note, we do know Opie's doing good. It had been probably 6 months since I last saw Opie.
You saw him just last night.
Yeah, we saw him last night. And of course, we're going to feed these cats here too, because that's the objective for today's episode. Sometimes Opie comes out right away. He ran right over last night when I started calling him, and I haven't seen him in 6 months. He lives over here in this area, so every time, you know, we'd been in Japan and then we were in the US for a couple of months. So let's feed these guys.
Opie has a harem that lives over here.
He does.
Hungry.
Opie! Come on.
What are they eating today?
Oh, just
What's the flavor?
I don't know. I don't even know. Well, they're chicken, I think. Dry food. So if you want to help support the cause and buy more of this, links to our, what do we have, Venmo? Trash Cats Venmo?
Trash Cats Venmo.
Or just our general Venmo for all of our expeditions and stuff.
And also grab some merch.
All right, well, I guess Opie's not home right now. So we'll see about that later, and maybe we'll add that somewhere in the context of the video. So now we're just gonna walk around the neighborhood and again, document the feeding of as many random trash cats as possible. Then we'll walk back to our old house where the big cat family still lives. Bert, Grace, Kermit, Chica, Gumby, all of the regulars are over there. Hairdo, yep, she's still doing good. All the cats are still there. So stay tuned as we do this epic expedition around the neighborhood to feed some trash cats. Let's go.
Ooh, look at its green eyes.
All right, and this cat just showed up. So I'm gonna feed you too, little buddy. Yeah. It's okay. Hello.
Beautiful green eyes.
Eat the food, Gilbert. All right, off to a good start.
Look who we found.
Yeah. I knew he was around here somewhere, and he always comes. It's like it always takes, you know, sometimes it takes a little while, but he always comes.
Long live Opie.
Opie, hey buddy. Hi, handsome. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you want to rub on daddy? Yeah, you're still my big boy. You're still my big boy. Come here, buddy.
We raised him since he was a little kitty.
Yeah. So, you film. Hey, Goober, you got the best cheek meat of all the cats in the world. You got the best cheek meat. He's got the good cheek meat right there. All right. Let me give you some food. Come here. Okay. So, let me tell you the full, we'll come down this way, and I'll tell you, here, scoot up a little bit. Yeah, they just, I don't think they're going to be able to hear me. You got eye boogers, buddy. You got eye boogies. Yeah, I'll still clean your eyes for you, buddy. Always purring so loud. Yeah, it's been a while.
Some love for the fans.
I'm trying to stay close so that you can hear me on the microphone. We'll go down here, I'll give him some food in his little area, and then I'll tell you the saga of Opie. Come on, buddy, come on. Come on, Goober.
He followed us all the way to the grocery store one day.
Yeah, all the way to the grocery store. He used to follow me around everywhere. And come on, buddy. Hey, come on. Yay! I'm so happy to find him. And oh, buddy, so excited. Let me give you some food, Cooper. All right. All right, give you big food. Big food for Opie. All right, so while Opie is eating, I'll tell you the story of Opie. So when I first moved in to, scoot up, they're not gonna be able to hear me. So when I first moved in to our original apartment here in Egypt, the villa next door to our apartment has a kitchen. They're very, very wealthy, huge villa. They have like chefs and house people, and so they have a kitchen, a bunch of cooks in the kitchen. Found Opie in the kitchen, and he was just a little tiny handful of gray nugget. And so I went into the kitchen, I got him into a box, and I brought him over to the little sanctuary that I had created for cats near our house, where the family of cats still lives, that you'll see in just a minute. And Opie grew, and I had brothers and sisters and a whole cat family. You're so sweet, buddy. He's such a good cat. You're a good boy. Brothers and sisters and a big cat family. And as the family grew, Opie got bigger and he started to expand his territory. So he left the little sanctuary and moved over to this central island near our old apartment that you'll see in just a second. And I'm also going to introduce you to our street dog family, because we saw them sleeping in their little dog holes that they've dug for themselves in the island. Hopefully we'll see all 3 of the dogs out there. But he moved to this little island and he was very content over there for some time. And then all of a sudden one day I went over the island to feed him and he was gone. And this happens. Oh, my legs are sore from training the other day. It happens from time to time with the trash cats. Is they come and they go, and these are not pets. They are not my cats. I do not own these cats. They are not my pets. They are street animals, and they can live their lives as they see fit. And one day, Opie was gone. I looked for him everywhere on the island. I walked around, called his name. You see, he's very good about coming when he hears his name called, and he knows. Even after 6 months, we came here last night, and I said, Opie, and then Shuku came running around the corner. He knew immediately that I was here. So one day he was gone, and I was sad, but it happens. They come and they go, and I figured he just moved on somewhere to live his life wherever he wanted to. So it must have been several months later, probably 6 months later, Alexa and I were going to the grocery store one day. We were walking back from the grocery store, and then all of a sudden on this corner, Opie pops out of the bushes, and he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and I was like, hey buddy, and he ran right over. He knew who I was. And this is probably a half a mile maybe from our old place. Hey buddy. Hey sweet boy, you're so handsome. Yeah, he's such a good cat. So anyway, he popped out of the bushes. He ran right over, knew who I was immediately. I probably gave him some food then. Anyway, I knew where he was. And so every time that Alexa and I would go to the grocery store, we'd stop back by and I'd give him some food. And he chose this little area over here. There's tons of, I think these are empty villas. I don't think anybody actually lives here. But the cats have gone inside the gates and created their own little cat sanctuary of their own. Yeah. Again, he's got a ton of female cats over here. I know you want pets, buddy. You want some pets. Good boy. Opus. Sweet boy. He's purring so loud. I don't know if you can hear that, but
Oh, headbutt.
yeah. So anyway, he knew he knew where we knew where he was. So then we go to Japan, and as you guys know, we live back and forth from Egypt and Japan. So we go to Japan. We were gone for 3 months last time we came back. Next time we come back, looking for Opie. Opie came running away, running right over. So he's still doing good. You know, it's just where he lives now. And then we were gone for 6 months in Japan again, and then in the US, and we just got back, came over here last night, called his name, he came running right over right away, knew exactly who I was, and he's still doing really good. I don't know how they survive, because somebody over here must have been feeding him at some point, because last time I saw him, he was big, he was thick, and he was clearly being fed well. Now he's a little bit skinnier. Again, we were gone for 6 months, and these are street cats, and they learn to survive somehow, some way. Clearly he picked this area because there must be a food supply here somewhere, and plenty of other cats for him to have sex with. So this is his home now. But this is one of my OG little boys, Opie. He loves head knuckle scrubs, and then he's got the biggest cheek muscles. This cheek meat here, this is good stuff right there. Yeah, buddy, don't bop me. Sweet boy. All right, did I do too much? There you go. I'm sorry, I might have squeezed him a little too hard. That's a sweet boy. Opus. All right. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if he continues to follow us, because he just does that anytime I show up. One time we came over here, I gave him, we had just gotten back from eating cheeseburgers, and I don't know, I guess you were taking your half of your cheeseburger to eat it at home.
Yeah.
And we came by here, and I decided to feed the cheeseburger to Opie, which
he enjoyed
he
it.
absolutely loved. Alexa was upset that I had chosen to feed the cheeseburger to the cat, but he loved my little cheeseburger boy.
He ate it right up.
Yeah, he's such a good cat. But anyway, he followed us all the way back home, stayed the night over on the island. He came and ate some food with his brothers and sisters, went back and hung out on the island for a little while, and I thought that maybe he would come back to the cat sanctuary. But then I woke up the next morning, went to the island, called for him, he was gone. You know, we ended up going to the grocery store another day or two, and he was back over here. So this is where he lives now. It's about I think a half mile from where we used to live. We've moved apartments. So I still take care of the cats at the original sanctuary. We're just right down the street from where it was previously. Such a good boy, one of my favorite OG Egyptian trash cats, and it's just really good that he's still thriving. We can come over here, give him food. He seems very happy over here. Again, there's plenty of cats over there for him to hang out with. You're still doing good, buddy. And I guess that's the best of what we can hope for as custodians of these trash cats. Again, they aren't pets. They don't come inside. We'll talk about Bert and a medical situation he had a little while ago, and I'll explain the line that I draw in the sand in regard to caring for the street cats. But my main goal in not caring for these cats, but just giving them the best life possible in the conditions that they have, and giving them the experience of love from a human that they may not have otherwise known. So he certainly has had that. He flew the coop, he grew up, he moved out of the nest onto his own. Now he lives here, thriving, happy Egyptian trash cat. And I still get to come by and see him and feed him and pet him and, you know, show him affection and all that kind of good stuff. And it's so heartwarming that he knows who I am still. And again, he may decide that he wants to follow us around. Here, eat, buddy.
He knows his name.
Yeah, he knows his name. Good boy, Opus. You're a good boy. All right, Goober. All right, so I'm very happy. Opie was always one of my favorites, and I was sad when he left, but then I was really happy to find that he had found a new place to live.
He has this beautiful garden.
He has this is a beautiful area, beautiful villas, nice garden, grass. It's very safe over here, so I get it. I think he was also not thrilled with the dogs, because around the same time Opie left, the dogs arrived. So, you know, he decided to bounce and go find a place on his own, which again, this is all you can hope for your children, is for one day that they leave the nest. All right. Mission accomplished. At least the first part of the mission. So we're gonna walk down the street now, and there's a few areas where I know there's just tons of cats over there. And I want to show you how big some of the street cat families are here in our area. And then we'll end the video going by our old place to the cat sanctuary. We'll meet all the dogs, and then we'll go from there. Let's go.
Let's go. Look at this little scruffy boy having a nap. You hungry?
So all these street dogs here in this area are well taken care of. I won't say exactly where this is, but there's a group of people here that feed all of these dogs, and he's just laying in the sun taking a nap. Hey, buddy. It's a cute boy. All right, let's go. A very hungry looking little cat over there.
He's shy though.
It's camera shy. They know they've already spotted a sucker, and this cute little one just came out.
That didn't take long.
This one,
Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody feeds them over here. They know the drill. Oh my gosh. They're coming out of the woodwork.
So we walk down this street pretty often, and I already knew that this is possibly a bigger street cat family than the one that we have near our old house. I already see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And once I get the food out, we'll see how many more come around. Come on. And for those of you that are saying, oh, he's just dumping the food on the ground, that is the gold standard of feeding animals here in Egypt. We won't show you the ground, but there's a lot of other stuff dumped on the ground that isn't just cat food. And very, very normal for people to just walk around and dump food. Unfortunately, this is just cat food, and it will get eaten. But a lot of other things get dumped on the ground here in Egypt that isn't edible cat food. I'll give you guys some more. Hold on.
Look at them all.
So that was already cat food bag number 1.
That didn't take long.
And again, if you guys want to help support missions like this to provide for these cats, again, show some love, like, comment, subscribe, share, and please consider a donation to our Venmo link in the video description below, because these cats need
There's a lot of them.
There you guys go. You guys.
Hey, be nice.
All right. Yeah, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 over here. And all of them look pretty good. You know, they're clean. No eye issues. This one's got a little eye issue, but when it comes to cats, street cats that I don't know, not touching them. And that's the best protocol.
What's the biggest trash cat family you've seen?
So this is one of the bigger ones. So now we'll walk back to the area near our other old apartment, to the cat sanctuary. We'll go meet the street dogs, and we'll see if ours outnumbers these. Because this is, you know, one of the, I know you want to rub all over me, but I don't want you to rub all over me. All right, so let's walk down the street, and we'll go check in on all your other favorite street cats. Let's go.
Sweetie.
All right, so this is the island where all of the misfit cats that didn't like to hang out at the home sanctuary used to come out over here on the island. I'll see who lives over here. Gumby usually comes over here, a few other ones, but I want to show you our lazy bum dogs.
They're the best. I wonder if they'll even get up.
So
Oh, Scruffy.
this one here is Scruffy, and this one is Lucky.
Hey, bud.
These dogs are so fat. I don't know, we don't feed the dogs, but somebody over here does. And when we came back from our recent trip, I couldn't believe how fat. We have another one around here too, named Cinnamon.
My favorite.
So it's, yeah, Cinnamon's the best. We think she's deaf because she makes very weird vocalizations. But Cinnamon, Scruffy, and Lucky. We'll see if we can find Cinnamon.
Oh, get up. Lucky.
Sabiki, ازيك؟ كله كويس شكرا. Hey buddy. Hey Lucky. Alright. Good boy. He is a good boy. And we also started, you know, caring for Lucky.
Oh, it's
I know, you get this big old
Oh.
red rocket poking out. When he was a little puppy, he showed up one day to the doorstep, started mixing in with the cats, and he just never left. All of the people here, hello Zayek, all the people around here started feeding him. And again, there's a really nice villa. Don't pan, because we don't want to put these people on blast, but really nice villa over there. The kids from the villa have fed the dogs. Then Scruffy came and Cinnamon came. And this is Lucky's little, again, his little pack here.
Oh.
He's the alpha dog. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
We first met Lucky when we were leaving for the UK, and he's just a little puppy.
Yeah, he was just a little puppy. And we've raised this dog, and now he's this big, ferocious goober. You ferocious goober. But they defend this area. They have the island here and the little traffic circle there, which is their territory. And it's just the three of them, Lucky, Scruffy, and Cinnamon. Hopefully Cinnamon comes around because she's such a sweet dog. All right, buddy. You face pets. Face pets. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Good boy.
All right, so now we'll go check in on the rest of the cat family.
Wait, wake up Scruffy.
Yeah, I'll wake up Scruffy. Well, let's go get Scruffy. Go.
Come on.
Hey, buddy. Come here, bud. Come on, Goober. Come on. Wake up. Let's wake up, wake up, wake up.
Come on, Scruff.
Come on, Goober.
Good boy.
There you go, handsome. He's Scruffy. We think Scruffy is an old dog that maybe made his way over here, having left another dog pack. So the street dogs, watch out for those turds right there. To film. The street dogs have little packs, and they all defend various areas of territory up and down the street. And they really don't cross territory too much. This is why you always hear dogs barking at night, because you know they're crossing over between territories. So I think Scruffy left another pack of dogs, branched into Lucky's territory. Lucky didn't feel threatened because he was an older dog, Lucky being the alpha male of this particular territory, and they just became friends. So
Best friends.
Lucky and Scruffy. And now let's go feed some cats.
Here they come.
So come on, yeah, I already called them and they all started coming. So come on, we'll go check out the sanctuary. Oh, she's pregnant now too.
Again. There, dude. Grace.
All right. So, I don't know. I think we got it beat.
There's a lot of new ones I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
familiar
a lot
with.
of new cats. Okay. Gracie. Gracie girl.
So who are the originals?
Okay. I don't know where Kermit is, but you
My
can
favorite
already
cat.
hear Hairdo. So we've got Hairdo, Grace. I don't have a name for this one, but she's really sweet. This is pregnant one. Chica, the gray one, is pregnant. Here's Big Bert.
Chica and Big Bird are a couple. Right?
Big Bert is looking pretty rough. He's had a tough go of it recently, and I'll tell you the saga of Big Bert recently. He's just dirty right now. His face is all dirty, and I don't know what he got into, but they can get into some stuff. This is the one that started it all here. This is Sarah. She's the original mother of all of the original street cat family.
The tortoise shell.
Gracie, let me clean your face.
How many times has she been pregnant?
Probably a dozen times since I've been here. And all right, so the saga of Bert. So when we came back from our last trip, Japan and the US, Bert was doing fine for about a week or so. And then one day I came over, one of the neighbors, so again, we don't live here anymore. We live in a new area, but I still come by here very often to feed these cats and just to check in on everybody. One of my old neighbors said Bert was acting strange, so I came over to check on him. And I noticed he had a bunch of blood coming out of his butthole,
That's not good.
which never a good sign. So I took him to the vet. My rule is with these street cats that I will only take them to the vet if it's an emergency. Otherwise, they got to figure it out and survive on their own. These are street cats, they are not pets. I'll take them to the vet if it's an emergency. So blood out of the anus is an emergency, especially for my big boy Bert. And they treated him. They said he had some sort of infection and inflammation in his intestines, for which he was treated. He spent 3 nights at the vet, and that's also my maximum limit. They get 3 days. I'll take him to the vet if it's an emergency, and they get 3 days. We don't have an inexhaustible well of financial resources, nor do I have an infinite amount of time to care for all of these cats in terms of vet visits. Again, if you want to help contribute to the cause, it'll all go to food and vet visits that are absolutely necessary for their survival. So we got 3 days of treatment, all of the medical care, stayed overnight for 3 days, and he's been on the mend ever since then. No more blood. His appetite's coming back slowly, but he's been going through it. And he's just very, very dirty right now. His face is all a mess. This is Grace. She's so sweet. Sweet girl. And so we've got several that I don't have a name for. If I can't pet them, I don't name them. Only the ones that let me pet them get names. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Gumby, I don't know where Gumby is.
And where's Kermit? So loud there, dude.
Hey. Here's Kermit.
Oh, good.
So that's 10.
She's the oldest girl. Kermit. Good. Get some food.
And then I'm gonna go
So it's
feed
neck
Bert.
and neck?
Neck and neck. 10 and 10.
But how many pregnant cats are there? Chica
It looks like currently there are 2 pregnant cats.
and Sarah.
Sarah is always pregnant. And so for those of you that have been following for some time, asking about the kittens, what happened to Bert Jr. and Bert Jr. Jr. He actually had a second kitten. Unfortunately, none of them made it. Bert Jr. passed away, and then Bert Jr. Jr., Bert Jr. the second, was picked up by a family, came by, saw him, loved him, picked him up, took him home.
That's good.
Which is, again, the best you can hope for the street cats. And that's one of the reasons that we don't really spay or neuter these cats here. You know, it's the life cycle of street cats, and so many of them come and go that it's very, very difficult. You know, for all you people chirping in the comments, oh, go spay and neuter the cat, get your ass here, and good luck trying to capture a street cat, put it into a container, and then take it to the vet. Try it yourself. So, you know, we do the best we can to care for these cats. And spaying and neutering is not included in that package because it's the life cycle of cats. I'd say the survival rate is maybe 1 of 10 of the kittens that are born here in Egypt. We've had tons of various kittens, and you know, I think only You know, Bert is one of Sarah's that survived. A couple of the other ones here are survivors. Chica is one of Nieva's babies that made it. Again, I raised Chica from a kitten. And generally speaking, a lot of them aren't born. You know, we don't know where they are. The cats go off somewhere and have kittens somewhere, and you know, we usually never even see the kittens. But yeah, just capturing these guys and actually getting them into a carrier and taking them over to the vet, it's an undertaking into itself.
You've been mauled.
I've been mauled several times. I don't want to get bitten by a random street cat. Bert bites me all the time, but at least I know that Bert doesn't have any, you know, crazy diseases or anything like that because he's been to the vet a number of times. So I'm gonna go feed Bert. Bert has his own personal food bowl up by my neighbor's door in the building.
He's so spoiled. He's
very, very spoiled. He's been spending a lot of time in my neighbor's apartment, old neighbor's apartment. Which she was concerned. She was like, oh, he's not moving around, he's being so lazy. I'm like, that's what happens when cats go inside, is they friggin' lay around all day. Well, in. It's one of the Boabs. Boab is like a porter, maintenance guy, etc., that take care of the building. All right, so I'm gonna get them some water. I'm gonna go feed Bert inside the building in his own personal little food bowl. But everybody here is doing good. I don't know where Gumby is. Gumby sort of comes and goes. So I think she's in the villa sometimes. Sometimes she's over here in this little haircut salon business over here. Yeah, everyone's doing good. And it was really nice to see Opie today. We still have some errands to run. So now that my weight is lightened in terms of carrying all of this food around, we can go get some groceries. We might feed some more cats on the way to do that. So we'll break for now, but there might be more. Stay tuned.
He just peed on a Mercedes.
Yeah, so it often happens when Lucky feels like going on a walk. He will just follow us up and down the street. We had to run several errands when we got back from Japan. Come on, buddy, you want to go for a walk? Come on.
Boy.
And he knows the road and he knows his territory, and he followed us to multiple different stops. We went to a phone store, went to the grocery store. I think we did 3 different stops that day, and he followed us the whole way, waited outside of each store with no leash. She's a street dog, but followed us around the whole time, waited at each door patiently until we came out, followed us to the next one and the next one and the next one, and then followed us back home. And he seems very excited to go on a little walk with us today. And he's expanding his empire right now and marking some new areas.
He likes to rub up against the bushes.
Good boy.
New territory.
Good boy.
Boys will be boys.
Loves rubbing his butt in the bushes. And I don't want to give away too much for where we're going, but I have a feeling he'll probably follow us until we get there and wait until we walk back, because he likes to hang out.
Just barreling through the bushes.
All right, so we're gonna cut now, and then we'll be back. Hey, come on.
Look who's been waiting for us. What a good boy.
Good boy.
Here, have this carrot. Eat the carrot.
Eat the carrot, dude. We gave you a whole carrot. Boy, good boy. He's a good boy. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
How long were we waiting there for?
So we made 2 stops. One stop, he waited, got into a scuffle with some other street dogs, and then followed us over here. Let's go, buddy.
Thank you for carrying the groceries.
And he took a big shit right in the entranceway of some apartment building on the way up here.
In the
and
cacti.
the guy was walking out looking, they're like, that's not our dog. Like, this is just street dog. He's on his own. I would continue our mission and feed that one, but I got my hands full.
Thank you.
All right, so anyway, we'll walk back. They do have grocery delivery services and that kind of stuff here in Egypt, but I fucking refuse. I've never ordered any grocery deliveries, and if you can't carry the amount of groceries that you need by hand, you're a fucking pussy, and you are no representation of what it means to be a man. Carry your groceries. And your woman carries nothing. Except the camera.
I got a good man.
But Lucky is gonna lead the way. You don't need to see the whole trip, but he'll lead the way back, and then we'll wrap it up when we get back to the end of Lucky's territory. All right, so we're back at the island area. Scruffy is still over there taking a nap. Lucky's right down there. Followed us all the way back. And I was saying this in one of my recent members only videos, that you gotta be strong to live in Egypt, both physically and mentally. And I still have not yet put these groceries down. I have about 45 pounds of groceries in each arm. And it's about a mile walk from the grocery store back to our apartment. So a mile long farmer's walk, carrying 45 pounds in each arm. And I refuse to set these things down until I get to the apartment.
Flex them, babe.
So, no. And I'm super sore too from training. But this ended up being a spectacular episode of Egyptian trash cats. Come here, Lucky. Come on, buddy. Egyptian trash cats and street dogs. Our big boy Lucky. He's such a good dog, and we never trained him to do anything. Hey, Lucky, come here. Come here. Come on. All right, well, he's off doing his own thing, but again, followed us, waited patiently at multiple stops, and then he just comes back to his area. There's Sarah. Bye, mama. Pregnant again, 12th time, and the life cycle of the Egyptian trash cats continues. Thank you all so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It's good to be back. Still haven't put these groceries down, so let me quit babbling and we will continue walking. Again, 45 pounds in both arms. Farmer's walk back to the new apartment, and we'll be back soon.
That was fun.
Yes, it was awesome. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please consider a donation. We really appreciate the support, and all the money goes to the cause for, you know, our adventures on our mutual channels. Let's Go with Lex and G, Archeo Alchemy, the Land of Chem, and of course here on Egyptian Trash Cats. See you next time.
Masalema.
Masalema. Hey, buddy.